Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna show you some amazing tricks in Adobe Photoshop to make the eyes of animals stand out in your photos. So whatever you're just starting out with photography and you don't know how to edit eyes, I will show you all these tricks in Photoshop, and I'm pretty sure these tricks are really useful if you want to make your photos really pop. So I'm gonna walk you through the steps that you need to do. It's pretty easy, it's straightforward, and you can use this method on all your photos. You can also use these tricks for humans, so it's not limited to animals, it's pretty much for everything. So if you want to edit eyes and you want to make them really cool, just watch this video and stick around until the end, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna use all these tricks in your next photos. If you want to have royalty-free music for your next project, make sure to check out audio.com. There is a 70% discount in the description of the video. Click on that link and use the discount code and you will get 70% on Audio Pro on your first year. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. Now let's get into this video and start editing in Photoshop. Alright, into Photoshop here. This is the photo I'm going to use for this example first. And before we start editing this photo, we need to create a brush. So let's start with going to File and click on New. I'm gonna make a new file. For the size, I'm just having this one. It doesn't really matter, just make sure it isn't too small. And let's create this. Now, the first thing what we want to do here is we want to draw a shape. So we're gonna use the lasso tool for this one. And I'm just gonna make a random shape just like that. And you can follow along with this one and also make this shape like that. It doesn't have to be the same. Just makes this kind of square, kind of round square shape, right? So now let's click here and create a new layer. And if we press D on our keyboard, we put the colors to default and let's flip those to have black as a background. And now we can press Command Backspace or Control Backspace to fill this area with black. Now let's deselect this for now and let's make sure the shape is in the center here. And the next thing what we need to do is we need to add another shape. So let's go here to Custom Shape Tool. And when you select this one, you can here select your shape. You can use any of these. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use the first one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here. And if I hold down space, I can move this around. I want to make sure the center of the shape is kind of filled with this tree, right? So we have this shape here. Make sure the shape is white. Now let's deselect this. And you can see I have this kind of weird shape. You can also use your own shape, whatever you like. We just need some kind of shape that we can use. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of these layers by holding down Shift. And then I'm going to press Command E or Control E to merge them into one layer, as you can see here. Now we need to blur this out. Let's go to Filter, Blur, and select Gaussian Blur. And the amount of blur, we need to have a little bit of blur, not too much, just to have this kind of blurred out like a real reflection. So let's do something around 4. This is fine, maybe even more. Let's do something like 5 and just press OK. And now we need to make this shape a brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the rectangular mark tool and I'm going to make a selection. Just make sure you don't cut it off like that. Make sure everything of the shape is inside your selection, just like that. Now release it and then go to Edit and define brush preset. And this will be our shape. So I'm going to name this eye brush. And this is the shape I'm going to use for the eyes. Press OK, and now you can see I have this shape. Now let's go back to our image. If you want to use this brush, you can find it in your brush settings here. Now I'm going to edit this image. So first of all, let's zoom in here and let's edit those eyes. First of all, let's create a new layer. Let me remove this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the shape inside the eye. Let's select a different color first. I'm going to do something a bit more bluish, like the sky, like almost white bluish. And I'm going to put this like there. And also on the other side, like there. Maybe a bit more down, like that. That's fine. Now we need to make a mask on this shape because we want to remove some areas from the shape. We don't want to use it like this. So let's make a mask. You can see here I have a mask now. And now I'm going to use a general soft round brush, which you can find here. Make sure the color that you select is black now, and make sure you have the mask selected. Let's make the brush smaller, and I'm going to brush this away. Let's put the opacity for now at 100. And I'm gonna brush this away from the parts where the eye is not visible, like that. Also on this side, let's just remove that one like that, and probably something like this. Make sure you remove it everywhere and only leave it inside the eye, just like that. Now the next step to do is let's drop the opacity here, and let's brush again, and this time I'm gonna brush the bottom side and the outer parts of this whole thing. So it kind of looks like this is a round shape, just like that. And also there. Now you can see we have the shape of this eye reflection. It doesn't look real yet, but if we drop the opacity here to say maybe 50, 60, something in that range, it looks a lot better. And you can already see we created this shape and now we have this reflection. Now the next step here to do is to create a new layer. Let me remove this. Let's create a new layer and make sure the layer is underneath the shape. Then go to edit and select fill. And here you want to select 50% gray, press OK, and change the blend mode to overlay. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the dodge tool, which you can find here. And here you want to select midtones at the range of 40, maybe 50, and start brushing these areas of the eye. So not the black pupil, but just those lighter parts of the eye, and also on this side. We can even increase the exposure here a bit to see this better, just like that. Now you can see we lighten up those eyes. To make these eyes even lighter, we can create a new layer. And now if we select a color here, let's just sample this color from the eye and move it up so it's more colorful like that. And now let's just take a brush, make sure it's the soft round general brush, and let's increase the opacity, maybe 50, and brush there. Let's do the same for this one. Brush there, leaving the pupil alone, just the parts that have color. And now if we switch from normal to color, we can use this color for the eyes. And you can see if I disable this, enable this, we have this color in the eyes. If you want to change the color of the eyes, you can simply press Ctrl U or Command U and move this slider around. But don't use these kind of colors because you can instantly, it's fake. And to make this look more real, drop the saturation really low, like that maybe. And here you can select a different color for the eye if you want to change it. Be careful with this because the eyes are really visible when it's photoshopped, so you might want to drop the opacity to make it look more real. And the same goes for this one and even this one. Just find a nice range to keep it realistic. And now let's put this in a folder by holding down Shift and selecting all those layers and pressing Command G or Ctrl G. You can see before we had this and now we have this, we have beautiful eyes now in this photo. All right, let's do one more photo. I have this tiger here and you can see we don't really have reflection in those eyes. We can create that. Now, because we created the brush before, we can simply reuse it again. So let's create a new layer first and then go to the brushes. And then we want to select the brush we just created, the eye brush. And we want to make sure the color here of the brush is again kind of light blue, almost whitish. Let's make the brush smaller. And you can also rotate the brush here if you want and change the shape slightly. That's all fine. Let's put them there. Make sure the opacity is flow. Opacity is at 100 first and later you will drop that just like that. And now let's make sure to make a mask now. And then I'm gonna use a normal brush, just the soft round general brush to get rid of those parts again. So get rid of the top part first So you can have this inside the eye and not on the black parts. And also for this one, let's remove that. Don't need that. And now we will drop the opacity here, like say 25. And we will brush the outer parts to kind of get more of a round shape, just like that. And also here, just to blend this better in this image. And you can see how nice this already looks, but if we drop the opacity, we can get even better look. So this is the way to do it. Make sure you also kind of get rid of it here, just to see the pupil better. And also here. And I think this looks a lot better. We have those reflections on the outer parts and not really on the black part of the eye itself. And let's now increase it here. And this looks already better. Let's say 50. Now let's create a new layer and drag it underneath our reflection. And here I'm gonna use the Dodge tool again. I have the exposure here at say 40. I'm just gonna, oh, I forgot we need to make edit, fill, 50% gray and change the overlay. And now we can brush. And you can see here how nice the eyes are starting to look. Just like that. And also do the color, create a new layer. Just use a normal soft round brush. Increase the opacity here. You can also do 100% and later on drop it. Take the color from the eye. Make it more colorful. And just brush inside like that. And then change the blend mode to color. You can also use overlay or soft light, but this makes the eye really glow. So you want to avoid the glow effect. You want to keep it real and not get too much of this Photoshop kind of thing. So let's just use color here. And with Ctrl U, we can drop the saturation if it looks too fake. So here you can control this. Let's drop it a bit so it looks more real. And now we can play with this one. You can also change the color of this, press Ctrl U. Maybe we don't need the blue kind of effect because you have more like a night shot. So let's keep it like that. And now you can see this looks really nice. And here I can control everything and drop it to make sure it looks real. Now let's put this in a folder and compare this. Before we had this, now we had this, and you can see those beautiful eyes. The reflection in the eyes may look like it's daylight, so you want to make sure you kind of use daylight photos for this reflection. So for this one, I would maybe even do it without this one, but that's all up to you. And just pick what you like most. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos, and catch you on the next one.